Diarrhea? What's going on, guys? It's your boy Fail. Today we're checking out Stargate Atlantis. This one is season number 2, episode number 15. Last time on the show, we had our boy Rodney McKay down under in the depths of the oceans in Atlantis. I don't even know. Turns out there's some cool whales. Sam had a fun cameo, and he managed to just make it out barely alive and a little soggy. So see where season 2 continues to go as we're wrapping it up. As always, guys, don't forget to smack the like button, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and let's dive right back into it. All right, we're cooling in the sun. It seems like we're on land today. Is Taylor leading? Nope, it's our boy McKay.
Well, the looks of it, they barely have enough food to feed themselves. And their technology, well, let's just say that this about sums it up, huh?
All right, that's enough. They can't all be planets with cool technology and open-minded women.
It's kind of like the half of the first series of SG-1.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, but it's harvest time and we must prepare our tribute for the tower. I don't know of anyone who is not under its protection.
Protection from what?
The Wraith?
Is this tower close by?
I will show you.
All right, getting straight to it. They have the wheel. Let's see what else they've got.
There.
Surely this tower is extremely advanced.
Is it my imagination, or does that look a lot like...
The central spire of Atlantis?
Fairly advanced. It kind of do look like that, though. Maybe it's like an outpost? Or, was this like where they tried to make Atlantis and they said, not enough water. And they moved? The tower.
Exactly do the people in the tower protect you from the Wraith?
They have a great weapon. Thousands
Laser.
of bright lights rise up from the ground beneath the tower.
That
Swarm
sounds
of
like the
ships
ancient
destroy them.
weapons
Really?
from
Thousands
Antarctica.
of bright lights.
But there are times that the Lord Protector sees fit to demonstrate this power to his people.
I'd really like to meet this, Lord Protector.
That may prove difficult. Only members of the royal court are allowed in the tower.
You know this weapon he's talking about?
We call them drones. We've used them to defend Earth and Atlantis, but we can really use some more.
If these people have working drones, they must also have the ZPM.
Multiple,
Eldred
maybe.
said the Wraith, perhaps this technology is no longer operational.
I'll know more if I can get a little closer, take some readings.
Yep.
There's definitely something familiar about it.
So the people in the tower could be ancients.
Feudal society doesn't fit the profile. Why would the ancients want to lord over a bunch of simple farmers?
I don't know. We should talk with them.
Agreed.
Aviators on.
The base of the tower.
Cool Sheppard has entered the
As close as
chat.
I dare, but the tower's for nobles only.
Uh-huh. What makes them noble, hmm?
Blood.
Oh, Gene?
What are these guys?
Soldiers from the tower.
Jesus.
Whoa. Take it easy.
Who are you? This village scum dare to defy me. It's clear we're going to have to make an example.
I don't think so.
Yo!
Please, Colonel.
If you think I'm gonna sit here and let you whip an innocent man, you're sorely mistaken.
Constable, you may stand down.
Mr. Clean?
You are the strangers who requested an audience. Are you not?
He's like Chad, Mr. Clean in his younger days. That's exactly what I thought.
My name is Otho. I have the honor to be Chamberlain to the Lord Protector.
Guess we'll have to be on our way then.
Clearly, yeah, he's got the gene. Except for you, you're welcome.
I'm afraid it's too late for that. Take this one.
Please, Colonel, don't resist. The Lord Protector sees all.
But I suppose you're going to need a demonstration. And here it comes.
We're really out here just wasting drones, huh? That means they got hella supply.
Turn over your weapons. Some of the people here may not survive the next strike.
Rodney, come in.
Go ahead.
We have a problem. They took Colonel Sheppard. It was definitely a drone.
Well, that's pretty good shooting. I mean, if it was their intention to scare people and not actually kill anybody.
This is Sheppard. Anyone
reading me? There's definitely an active ZPM, but it's barely registering, so it's hard to say whether it's depleted or just not drawing much power right now. The really interesting part is that it seems to be coming from underground. Now, when I realized that, I started scanning for subterranean structures. The
Bunker
tower
and
is just the tip
bases?
of the eye. There is a massive structure buried beneath it.
Dude,
It's hard
this
to
was
pick up more
Atlantis,
detailed analysis, but
the initial Atlantis.
it could very well be comparable in size to Atlantis itself.
Dude.
Doesn't really surprise me.
Dude, this is literally Atlantis.
I'm in the tower right now.
This is a double bubble. That's literally what,
Say.
isn't that what I said?
Does kind of look familiar.
Dude, this was we've got 2 bases now. This is sick. It's a medieval Atlantis. Come try it?
You there. Approach.
You are a descendant of us.
I see all that I need to see within my domain. Your friends, they are concerned about you.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I'm a little concerned about me too. I'm a prisoner, right?
No, you are fam.
Show of force was necessary for the benefit of the villagers. But for the moment, I would prefer if you thought of yourself as a guest.
Father, I must object. You challenged one of our constables.
One of our constables?
Forgive me. One of your constables.
It would be my pleasure that you dine with us this evening.
The underground structure is not just roughly the same shape and size as Atlantis, it's identical.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same on the inside too, although it's been redecorated.
From what you're saying, the Lord Protector must have the gene required to activate the advanced technology.
So it seems.
Were they using any other technology?
No, not that I can see.
Are you certain you are in no immediate danger?
Doesn't seem like
I
it.
think so. They don't have me under guard, and they've even given me my own room.
Say we call the troops and get you out.
I don't think it would work even if we tried. Look, the combination of the hologram technology and a healthy supply of drones, they pick us up pretty easily.
Sheppard's gotta figure this one out. I hope we can get out of this with the second base. That'd be a massive dub, right? Let's get this bread, I guess.
How happy you.
Oh, don't pray. They start praying to the Ori. Oh.
We thank the ancestors for the great bounty bestowed upon us, and we ask that they bless the Lord Protector.
It is generous of you to remember the Lord Protector in your prayers, especially after what happened this afternoon.
Without the tower, we are vulnerable to the Wraith.
In exchange, you give them a portion of your crops?
Half of every harvest.
The great finesse. Bro, they got Miss Vicky's chips?
How about you just call me John?
All right, John.
It's obvious to anyone with eyes. Do you not agree that discipline is necessary?
I guess I just don't think whipping people is a good motivator. You protect them with these, lights, like the one in the village today?
Of course. The Lord Protector calls them forth with his mind.
But from where?
You mean the catacombs?
You know, whatever you call them.
They're dark and filthy. Why would anyone want to go down there?
Oh, is he sick? He's got indigestion? Upset stomach?
Take him to his chambers.
Diarrhea? Oh, he poisoned him. He's clearly trying to go for the throne.
He'll be all right.
That was a particularly unsatisfying meal.
We should be honored that those with so little would wish to share with us.
Oh, I'm honored. I'm honored and hungry.
That could change.
Whoa. Hold on a minute. We need to be careful, right? We have no idea who's watching, remember?
You cannot seriously believe that this is a just society.
It is a society that has not been called by the Wraith in a long time. That much we know for sure.
You spin facts right now.
Now, where are the emergency rations?
Am I disturbing you?
Mara, no. How's your father?
He's resting.
Maybe it'd be best if I just came back another day.
No, you can't leave. Please. If these chambers are not to your liking.
No, they're fine.
Well, Then maybe there's something I can do to make you more comfortable.
John? She wants your gene, not you, brother.
Wow. I never see this coming.
What you said at dinner, did you mean it?
Absolutely.
Wait, what?
What did I say again?
About the villagers. My brother thinks it's a sign of weakness, but I know that it means you'll be a great ruler.
Ruler?
My father has promised that if we are married, the succession will fall to me.
John said, that's crazy, but okay.
Seems that certain people around here have somehow gotten the wrong idea about me.
I have many duties here in the tower, the most important of which is as royal genealogist. These scrolls record the bloodline. It's my duty to study them in order to determine the best possible match for every member of the royal house. This is necessary because only one of the royal blood can control the throne chair, which in turn controls the weapon.
How do you explain that all this
You
is
have
unnecessary?
in your blood the very gene for which our royal family has been so selectively bred all these generations. Colonel, you must understand how important this is to us.
You must understand how
Over the centuries,
insignificant
despite
this
our
is.
best efforts, the bloodlines have deteriorated.
Then maybe it's time to start thinking about a new system of government.
You have observed the inequalities of our society. The gene in you is stronger than it has been in any recorded member of the royal family for 300 years. Right now, Tavius is next in line. But the possibility that his sister might one day bear children with superior genetic makeup to him...
So, if the old man dies...
Precisely. And his condition grows worse every day.
I know someone who may be able to help with that.
My boy's out on missions more often. I like it.
According to the Colonel, your safety has been guaranteed by the Chamberlain of the Tower.
Oh, he's looking kind of dazed.
Not really.
He's been lifting.
Baldric, my trusty local guide, says he knows a way into the underground city. He's not exactly thrilled about going under there, but I think I can talk him into it. If I can find the ZPM, then we can shut these people down whenever we want. Without the drone chair, they're just a bunch of primitive thugs with axes and knives.
Is his name even Rodney? Or is it just the ZPM thief?
Busy as usual, I see. Always making plans.
This guy is
All for the
capital
benefit of the
O
royal house, of
obnoxious.
course. I understand you've recruited someone new into your little schemes. This Lieutenant Colonel Sheppard. Protector?
Oh, that's how I know this guy. I'm like, he looks so familiar. I'm like, is he SG1? I'm like, no, he's a part of the Lone Gunman. That's where he's from. That's exactly where he's from. X-Files.
Just be careful, Chamberlain. Remember your place. And remember our arrangement.
I'm not so sure this is wise.
Okay, I'm not interested in your primitive taboos, okay? It is a dark and scary place, perfectly safe.
Actually, the catacombs are prone to earthquakes.
Oh, they are? I thought it was a superstition thing.
Oh no, the danger's quite real.
Now he tells me.
He's anemic, and both his liver and kidneys seem to be malfunctioning, but he's not running a temperature, so I don't think it's an infection. Right now, he needs to rest.
Carson.
He's not lucid at all.
Thank you, Doctor. I am authorized by the Lord Protector to speak with you on his behalf. Please come this way.
Oh, look at these PJs. This could be a massive W for us.
I know you have some understanding of these things, even though you try not to show it.
What if I told you there was a way around that? A way to protect the planet without worrying about all these royal bloodlines or any of that crap? I know you serve these people, but if you're right, and eventually they lose their ability to control the chair, well, at that point, what good are they?
Treason.
Gene therapy. You give it to the people in the village, half of them will be able to control the throne chair, no problem.
You're talking about revolution.
Talking about survival.
And in exchange for this drug, what do you want in return?
Say again. Not getting very good reception down here.
Look, may be able to swing a little deal here. Drones in exchange for gene therapy. We just need to know how many they have left.
I mean, forget the drones. Not just the drones. I mean, you guys have the leverage. You guys can
Who's that?
get some of these PJs. Some extra shit too.
I've completed my examination of the Lord Protector, And I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for him. He's dying. It could happen any day now. But there's something else. The reason he's dying is because he's been poisoned. My guess is it's been done slowly over the last couple months. Probably in his food.
I have a theory.
This is it.
What?
Drone storage.
All right, let's see. Is it filled to the brim?
Brilliant. Only question is, have you used them all up?
I can't see anything.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, survey says, how big is this episode gonna be? That's a good chunk. It's a good chunk. Couple hundred.
Okay. There are still a few left.
Maybe turning on the power wasn't such a good idea.
I think you might be right about that. Let's get out of here.
Well, what good are they if it caves in on itself, right?
Is there another way out?
Technically, no. There's no need to panic. I'll radio for help. Colonel Sheppard, it's McKay. Come in, please. Ronan, Caleb, please respond.
There's no way this guy gets bodied in the background. That'd be hilarious.
Anybody?
Not again.
We may need to panic a little.
No, the writers are sickles for that one. How are you gonna have this man trapped underwater and then have him trapped underground? That's a violation.
This is all we could spare.
Well, then maybe there's something besides food that you can offer.
No.
Ronan has entered. Here comes the obligatory Ronan sequence of him beating the shit out of anybody.
Colonel Sheppard.
Get World Star on the phone.
This should be auxiliary control. Yes. That's amazing. The layout of this place is almost identical.
Remember what happened last time you started turning things on?
At this point, I don't think we have much choice.
I knew Tavius was cruel and vindictive, but to want to murder his own father...
Raising children can be very dangerous. We need to talk to the Lord Protector.
I'm afraid it's already too late.
Excuse me?
He's dead. You must leave now. Tavius will arrest Mara.
What about the villagers?
He'll kill them all, burn the place to the ground, to make an example of them.
Look, this is the gene therapy we're talking about. You can take it to the people and tell them what it means.
Tavius will consider this to be treason. He'll fight it. And if the soldiers support him...
The end is near.
The court is being called to assemble in the throne room. Go now, before it's too late.
Looks like the ZPM's almost depleted.
What?
More importantly, I can't bring internal communications online.
So we can't send a message?
No, my radio won't work because we're too far underground.
Head back to the village. There's one more thing I need to do.
Right.
You should not have killed the constable.
Somebody had to do
A
something.
lot of familiar actors in
more
this
soldiers
episode.
will come.
Stand up to them. Gather your people together and fight.
And if the Lord Protector uses the throne chair,
We'll deal with that.
The Lord Protector will take his revenge on all of us. And if we're going to die, I would rather die fighting.
Shep?
Mara!
John, what are you still doing here?
I want you to come with me. We both know what's gonna happen. If you stay here, I can find a safe place for you to go.
You really would take me with you, wouldn't you?
Of course.
That won't be necessary. Tavius has been arrested for the murder of the Lord Protector.
That's good news.
Really should have got out while you had the chance. I was
John!
prepared to let you walk away. Your colleagues in the village forced my hand. They're inciting an uprising. And as the new Lord Protector...
John thought he could save her.
Wait outside.
I'll have your head for this, Chamberlain.
You were in no position to make threats.
We're not the ones who committed murder.
True. There is only one murderer in this room. He told you I did it. Do I look like the sort of person who knows anything about poisons and chemicals? Otho, on the other hand...
Yeah, that's
is
facts,
always
actually.
making a lap-
That's
topics you and
that.
might
Wow, I
find
should have seen
boring,
that coming in
but
that
which sometimes
sense.
can turn out to be quite useful.
That makes more sense.
I had no choice. I offered to guarantee him the succession. In return, he would spare Mara's life.
Once I assumed the throne, Mara was to be given to Otho as his wife. All she had to do was bat her eyes at him a couple of times.
Guards! It's true we were to be married, and so we will. Only now, she won't be marrying a lowly servant, but the Lord Protector himself.
I really need to stop making house calls.
I think this is the first time we're seeing one of these in up close, actually.
To do with it?
Are they veiny?
Blow a hole straight up to the surface, assuming I can get it to fly in a straight line.
What'll happen if you succeed?
Well, two possibilities. Either we create a nice, sturdy shaft, or it will bring the already unsteady ceiling down on us, burying us both alive.
Nice.
I can't believe that worked.
Rodney, where have you been?
I have been trapped underground by an earthquake that blocked off our one exit from this section of the city. That's where I've been.
Do you have access to the ZPM?
No, I don't have access to the ZPM. But thank you for your concern, by the way.
I am sorry, Rodney, but we have a few problems of our own. Colonel Sheppard and Dr. Beckett are no longer responding to our radio calls.
There is a good possibility that the Lord Protector is about to launch a drone attack on this village. If that happens, everyone here will die.
I'm really sorry, John.
Oh, please. Don't play the sweet little innocent here.
But I may be able to convince Otho to spare your lives.
That would be a good start.
In the meantime, I did bring you this. Otho intends to destroy the entire village using the throne chair.
Sheppard, are you all right?
I'm fine. Listen, I need you to pull the ZPM and cut the power right away, or Ronan and Taylor are dead.
Gotta be something you can do.
I'm working on it.
Work faster.
These fools. They actually think they can stand against me.
According to my readings, the ZPM is nearly depleted. If we can activate enough systems simultaneously, it might drain power completely, thus rendering the drones inert. I need something really big.
How about the star drive?
You want me to fly the city right up out of the ground?
That's what I thought he was going to do, to be honest.
Anywhere, just charge the engines. That should be the single greatest drain of power you can create. This place is pretty unstable. I fire up the engines.
Vibrations alone could cause the whole thing to come down on us.
Gotta take the chance.
It's a risk we're gonna have to take.
What a waste. What a waste.
Firing up main engines.
You could have get the job done with less drones. An excessive use. Unnecessary.
What's going on?
Okay, John with the double bobble. Flip.
Sorry, wee man.
Really, Carson? That's terrifying.
Well, this is better, I guess.
John just walks up and puts 2 holes in him.
Seize them! You're only Lord Protector if you can control the chair. You said it yourself. You don't have to bow down to this man, or Tavius, or anyone else.
There's more where that came from. Aha!
Tavius was right about one thing. I do have a fair knowledge of poison.
Oh. Oh, he poisoned it? What a bum.
Got the drones, got a few jumpers, I even got the girl.
You got the girl?
Well, I mean, I could have got the girl, I turned her down.
What did you offer them in return? They didn't offer you king?
Turned that down too.
Bruh, chill. And that was my reaction video to Stargate Atlantis Season number 2, Episode number 15. And this was an unexpected doubling up of the Atlantis base. I guess this is just sort of like, they didn't really dive in, unless I forgot, they didn't really dive into, like, I guess the who, what, where, when, why, how this happened. I guess this must have been like the test facility before they made the actual, you know, Atlantis base that was fully functioning. People just sort of took over it. I thought this was an interesting approach to seeing, you know, different civilizations, inequality, how they treated people, and just how, you know, poorly run things were and how backwards it was. And how when you go to dozens and hundreds of thousands and millions of different planets and civilizations, this is just, you know, how things will turn out. And I loved seeing Rodney, Ronan, and Taylor's sort of reaction to just, since they know the truth, right? If you don't know, how could you know any better, right? I thought that was an interesting, you know, thing they displayed this episode. I love Rodney's authenticity and just like, he can't fake it, you know what I'm saying? It's so hard for him to just fake the fuck. If he sees some bullshit, he's gonna act like a dick regardless of the situation. Whereas with Taylor, she can understand more, right? And Ronan is just sort of like, I'm here to kill people when I can, right? Definitely play that comical route this episode, going with sort of like a primitive medieval-esque tone here, and I think it works for the most part. And I think overall, I think this was a fine enough episode that actually was substantial in the fact that we received a lot of puddle jumpers, some drones to defend ourselves now. This isn't like a decent watch. I don't think I love this episode per se, whimsical enough, and enjoyed seeing Rodney rather frustrated. That was Stargate Atlantis, season number 2, episode number 15, guys. I definitely got to say SG1 absolutely bodied Atlantis today. I think it set the bar really high. So let me know what you thought about these two in the comment section down below. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next ones. Peace.